Hi everyone, nice to meet you again. Today I will talk about a mini story. It is The Evil English Teacher. was There was an evil English teacher. He was very bad teacher. Was the nice teacher? No, he was bad teacher. Was the teacher friendly or was the teacher mean? He was very, very bad. He was mean. Who was the evil English teacher? David. David was the evil English teacher. Was David an English teacher or was David a math teacher? David was an evil English teacher. Was David mean? Yes, he was very bad teacher. He was mean. He came into his class. The students were sitting at their desk waiting for him. Where did he go? He came into his class. Did he come into the museum? No, he didn't come into the museum. He came into his class. Where was his English teacher? Where was his English class? His English class was in the pen. Where was David teaching? David was teaching in Japan. What town was he teaching in? David was teaching in Tokyo. Was the teacher sitting or was the teacher standing? The teacher was sitting. Where were they sitting? At their desk. They were sitting at their desks. Who was sitting at their desk? The students. The students was sitting at their desk. Why were they sitting at their desk? They were sitting at their desk because they were waiting for the evil English teacher. Who was they waiting for? David. They were waiting for David. The teacher said to the class, "Every day we'll study English grammar. If you make a mistake, I will hit you with a stick." What did the evil said? He said, "Every day we'll study English grammar. If you make a mistake, I will hit you with a stick." What did David said to the student who were studying English grammar? He said they were studying English grammar. Was the student study Japanese grammar or was the student study English grammar? They were study English grammar. If they made a mistake, what would happen? If they made a mistake, David would hit them with a stick. Then the teacher opened his textbook and said, "Today we'll learn the past perfect progressive verb tense as well as the future conditional." What did David open? He opened his textbook. Who opened his textbook? David. David opened his textbook. Did he open his notebook? No, he didn't open his notebook. He opened his textbook. Why did David open his textbook? Because he opened his textbook to begin teaching. What was the students study? They would study the past perfect progressive verb tense as well as the future conditioner. He pointed to a girl and said, "What's the past perfect progressive?" Who did David point? David pointed to a girl. Did David point to a boy? No, he didn't point to a boy. He pointed to a girl. What did David ask the girl? Oh, he asked the girl, what's the past perfect progressive? Who did he ask? He asks a girl. The girl was very nervous. She said, I don't know. Was the girl happy? No, she was very scared. She was nervous. Was the girl scared? Yes, she's very scared. How did the girl feel? She felt very scared. What did she say? She said, I don't know. As soon as she finished speaking, the evil teacher jumped across the room and hit her on the head. When the teacher jumped? When did the teacher jump? When the girl finished speaking. Did the teacher jump when the girl cried? No, he jumped when the girl finished speaking. Did he jump with a rock? No, he jumped with a large stick. What did he feel? What did she feel? She felt very scared. What did the girl do after the teacher hit her on the head? After the teacher hit her on the head, the girl cried.